Ladies and gentlemen, how many times have you played a chess game and won because of a tactic that you saw that your opponent missed? And equally, how many times have you lost a game because of a tactic your opponent saw but you missed? Well, tactics are a huge, huge part of chess and they need to be trained. And there are multiple aspects to chess tactics: removing defenders, pins, forks, skewers. There's so much to do. The best thing you can do is practice. Do chess puzzles. I need to fix my hair. I need to look good while I'm recording. That actually think I might wear it worse. Yeah, it did. Anyway, comment about my hair in the comments down below. That's where you put the comments. Anyway, so today we're going to be going through a puzzle rush on chess.com. We're going to be in survival mode. My top score is 33. But if we go to my leaderboard and we go to my friends, the top score is 49. That is going to be our target for today. Survival mode. 49. I'm going to be talking you through the process of how you think about chess tactics. And let's see how many we can get together. Anyway, we're going to press play. There's no time limit, so I can talk you through the process. Right. So the timer has begun. White has played that move. That's a free queen. We just take the free queen. Takes, and this is a back rank, so we take it, and we take. And this is also back rank. A lot of these tactics are very early on back rank. This is Morphy's mate. You see the bishop is covering, so it's back rank. Simple stuff. You see the bishops see each other, so queen takes, and that's the game done. That looks like mate, so we can take the queen this way, and that's check, and then when the knight blocks, it would be mate. Oh, we also have a mate here, but it's two steps. We have to push the pawn, it'll force the king to the back rank, and then we deliver mate with the rook. So here, and then here, and then we take again. Alright, now, black to play and win. We can push the pawn, which is check, but then the king goes here. So what do we do then? Well, maybe we bring the queen. So queen check. If king here, then back rank. That was the winning tactic. Okay, white to play and win. That's mate. Mate in 1. A lot of these mate in 1, mate in 2, you are drawn to the fact that the knight is hanging. That is 100% correct, but what's also hanging is checkmate. So we're going to play checkmate. 11 so far. You can see the counter there on the side. Right. Now we're looking again. What's the most forcing move? The most forcing move here is to take this pawn, which is protected, and that's checkmate in 1. Okay, now this is a common tactic, and they'll probably test us a few more for this. You give check first with the queen. You don't go all the way down, because you force the king away, and then you can sack the queen, and you can deliver a back rank checkmate. Alright, what do we see here? Well, if you're keenly aware, this is check. That's also check, but that's no good. We go here, and it's actually mate. You might see it because you're like, oh, that's in the way, but it's check and it's a fork. It's also mate. Okay, queen here. So the queens line up. So you could take, but then king takes and they win the race, I think. So we're looking for something else. Are we? Take. Here. 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 We queen and we cover. Oh my gosh. And we queen. Brilliant stuff. Okay. Now, ooh, this is lovely. This is one of these center tactics. So we're going to attack the bishop. When the bishop moves, there's a fork. So we go here and we win the piece. So takes, we take again, and now we play the fork, and the bishop moves out the way, we just take the knight. I hope you can see that. If not, slow down the video, go back and look again. Okay, very simply, we're setting up checkmate here, so we're going to go here. Check, rook takes, and that's end of the game. Okay. Ooh, this is, I believe it's like a corridor mate. So you see the bishop is covering all these helpful squares, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take here, which forces this, and then we slip our queen all the way there. This is lovely, like a corridor mate. And then the bishop blocks, and we take the bishop. Checkmate. Okay, now we're probably looking for a king hunt. So we take here is a fork. We get the bishop back, but we're looking for more. So here, the king can't escape. It's forced to the back rank, and then the bishop comes in and mates. So here, and then there. Checkmate in 2. This is check, and this is mate. Okay, this is check, and that's mate. Mate in 1. 21. We're doing good so far. Alright, now we're looking for check, so we can go there. That's check. King can't come up. It has to go there, and then we, chilling. Queen takes. Okay. Bishop takes, I think, is the move, and then we're still protecting the knight. Oh, take with the right piece. Okay. Okay, now here's very important. What check do we play? We take this, right? We take the rook with check, force the king up, and then we take this. That seems logical. King up, and then... is there anything else other than taking the rook? No? There, cool. Good stuff. Queen hangs. Oh, this is a very common trap. So we go here, and we go here. 25. Okay. Lots of stuff steering this way. So we can't move the bishop because that hangs mate. That's what we want to do. What can we do? What's the right move here? What is the right move? I don't know what to do. Oh, the queen's hanging. Okay. Then is it taking the knight? Because that temporarily protects. Yeah, I think it's taking the knight, right? Oh, and then we take here, which is a fork. Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be. Yeah, this is gonna be a smothered mate. So we go here, which is check, and we go here, and then smothered mate. Gotta try and know all these things in these patterns. Oh, we've got a lovely move here, which I think wins. Or we can do it by force, which is takes king here, check, and then we take the bishop. I think that's what we want to do. Here, and we take the bishop. Good stuff. Okay. And they've captured it, and they've got lots of pressure. Take. Interesting. So we have this, but that's not pressing at the moment. I want to take here, but then they take, we take. Oh, I think, yeah. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we won a piece. I know it may not seem like it, but we did win a piece. Okay, so the knight's protecting that square and that square. So we can go here, but then after the king's forced back, what do we have? Not a heck of a lot. What else do we have? So if check and here, what then? Let's check. Here. I don't see anything. Somebody help me. No, you can't help me. We're up to 1570. The last one was 1570, but there's got to be something better, right? So that's the most forcing move we have. Threatening to take. We can't go there. Takes. This is okay here, and now what? This. Oh. There it is. Okay, just had to get the pattern right. Okay, this is takes and what, mate? Not quite mate. So it's here, right? That's check. Here. Check. Here. Okay, that's it. Now we've got to do this in the right way. And by the right way, I mean we deliver mate in 1. Okay. We would like a discovered check and mate. So we would just go there. Good stuff. Okay, so we would like check. And we want to put the knight in the way. Otherwise it's a draw. And now we queen. Good stuff. Ooh. There's that. But then queen takes queen. It's not a check. There's that, which is check, which forces king here, but I don't see anything else. Oh, our queen is protected, right? Oh my gosh, how stupid am I? So this is pinned, right? So we can go there. And then if king here, what do we do then? Is the big... Okay, now what do we have? What do we have to look for? That's check. And forces this, right? No, it doesn't. So if here's that, then that's simple, then we take the rook, right? Simple. But if here, there... Oh, we take the rook with check, and then we take that rook. Okay. We take this with check. No! Wait, hold on. What? Okay, it's opening in a separate tab. Okay, so this was right. Play problem. So this... Is it just taking the rook? Okay, what's the difference? It's just going to keep opening tabs, but I want to make sure we're doing this properly. Okay. So in that variation, we're up a piece, right? So, okay, so rook takes d3. Okay, now we go here, here. What is the difference? Why does this lose? Why is this worse? Bishop takes f1, here, here. Oh, is it because you lose the pawn? What's the difference here? Oh, it's that there is no bishop f1 because the pawn promotes. So wait, bishop f1 here. Oh, and then you push the pawn. That's the key difference. And you're going to end up two pieces because you have to account for all these pawns. Okay, so that's the difference. So that's what we missed. It's where the okay, that's chess tactics. We don't need to look at. Okay, so we're looking here, right? They're threatening our knight, but we can go like here. And if queen here, then what? So we've got this, right? Which forces the queen up. Then we can take, but then they take here. So I don't see anything. I don't want to get the second one wrong, because we're trying to get to 50. But, like, I think this is our peak still, but how do we get better from here? How do we do something from here? Because there's a temptation to take this, right? Take, and then you jump your knight in here. But that doesn't do much, because queen here. What's the best move? Because I'm like looking at my queen. How can I maybe use my queen or something to make it better? So if takes, right? Then here, here. I mean check. That's basically what I've got. These are my two candidate moves. Taking the bishop, taking the queen. Oh! We take, and then the fork! And then we can take the knight, because the queen's protected. There it is! We found it. Isn't there mate? Yeah, there was mate. Mate in one. Ooh, check, which is a fork. King here, take the rook. Oh, queen takes. And then we can remove the defense of the queen. Good stuff. Oh, it's all good stuff. What's the best move? Oh, sack the rook. Let's think about this. So sacking the rook stops this, but then if they take, I can take and threaten the fork. I think that's the best move, right? Take. Our queen's hanging, so we don't want this. We don't want this. So we want to go here, right? Oh no! Okay, now we've only got one move left. This is the best move, right? I was about to say that, but I don't know if it is. So check, king here. Check. Oh, this is a king now. We just gotta make sure we get this right. Oh. Ah. If check, rook takes, so that's not it. What's the best move? Check, which allows this. I don't know. Is it something as simple as king h3? King h3 threatening this, but that's still not a threat because rook takes. Oh. Oh, okay. Now we just gotta find the best move. Boom! 40. Is this just stacking, right? So takes, here, mate, right? It's just sacking the rook twice. Ooh, and now we gotta be tricky. Check. Oh wait, check. King there, and then what? Okay, so this is check, forces king here. But then what? So this looks the most natural, but what happens after here? Is it maybe here? Yeah, there. Okay, just need to finish that sequence. Wait, hang on. Free knight, threatening mate, and then if takes there. Okay, the bishop defends. There we go. You just got to keep the threat alive. Okay. So they're threatening this, right? Everything's got to come with tempo. Check, but there. What's the right move? That's what we're always asking ourselves. Because we've got two wrong. So the next one is buzz, which is very annoying. So we've got to ask ourselves, so what moves are we considering? We're considering this, right? But then here, the queen actually can't attack us, so we're not worried about that. Okay, so I think bishop takes it. I think bishop takes this move, right? And now we push the pawn. And check, and then here. And check, and we take the rook. And check, we take the queen. Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Okay, so check. Because I'm just thinking we're like getting mated. So we're trying to use there, right? So I'm thinking check. Okay, king here. Oh, it doesn't work because the bishop's not protected. I want it to go here, but then when takes, check, king here is like a bust. So what can we do? What can we do? And like if we go queen here to prevent mate, we like lose everything. So it's gotta be this, right? But then what? Here. But then if here, then they take the bishop. You can't have a discovery with the bishop. So it's got to be this, right? Which is check, opening up the line of the bishop. And then here, it's got to be this, right? It's only move. Oh, 43. What was the winning move? What was the winning move? Oh, was it there? Was 2405. Just by the way, we're gonna finish this last puzzle. I just wanted to see. So, play problem. So it's this, right? And then it's here. Was it this one? Okay. And now what? Here. Here? No. Not there. There. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, cool. Damn, so we missed the wrong check. So we should have gone there, forcing there. We would have given another check there, and then there would have been it. Would have been mate. Okay, so we just missed the sequence. We needed to fully invest in the king hunt. Okay, but 43, a personal best, and you can see how we talk through the tactics. Look at the last tactic was rated 2405. I don't think it was even that difficult. If you look at the tactic that was 2306, we spent a bit more time. This was a bit of a long video, just doing tactics, but they are really, really helpful, really beneficial. Tell me in the comments if you could solve them faster than me. I was trying to talk you through them, but some of them I was just like, well, that's mate, da 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 da. Tell me what your top puzzle rush score is in 3 minute and 5 minute in your survival score. Tell me what you think. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for our first endgame study, I think it is. Otherwise, it'll be a book review. Book review is coming soon. Ciao.